However, it's not automatically queued me. You've got this big join queue button. If you'd prefer the old one, you can just tick this button, and when you log in or when you get your kill, it will auto queue you again. Another thing that we've put in is you get to choose the difference in combat level that you want. So if you want just one above and one below, you can do that. If you're happy for 50, you can also do that as well.
That's your cap as well.
That's your cap as well, yeah.
Why is this logged me out?
Wow.
Fun times.
So, whilst Chaose fixes his crashed client, I'll talk you through some other things. So, I'll join the queue. And we're just going to wait for... So, as you've got your old clock again, I've sped up the matchmaking system because we don't want to be waiting a million years for a target. Although we might be, because obviously my target was going to be Chaose, who is still logged in. I'll just follow him, and he can dance with me when we come back. So whilst we're waiting for that, I am going to go over the rewards. Because, let's be honest, Bounty Hunter is all about the rewards. Oh, logged in, you're already my target.
Apparently.
Although you can't log in. So as you see, I got a target. And I've got an arrow above his head, so that arrow is going to point out where he is in the world. If your target goes offline, then it'll tell you your target's gone offline, and then they have 10 minutes to return. If they don't return, then that counts as a loss.
We're back.
However, he's logged in, so it's realigned us. It's told us who our targets are, and we're going to get to fight in a minute. So you can't fight inside Edgeville. So these worlds are locked to Edgeville and the Grand Exchange and the Wilderness.
And Mage Bank.
And Mage Bank, yeah. So if I try and go out here, it's just gonna turn me around and just go nope. No, you want to go that way, mate. But you can get access to part of the Grand Exchange to buy your supplies. And we should probably... Yeah, we've got 4 minutes. So if your target stays in Edgeville for 5 minutes, then it counts as a loss for them, and you just get to requeue free of charge. But do you want to go into the Wilderness?
Not yet.
Oh. Okay. So the way in which the system awards you kills, so I'm just going to eat something. The original plan was that I'd kill him and you'd see me get the emblems, but screw that, we're going to go over the emblems. Mm. So what you can get is so when you first kill someone, you're going to get a tier 1 emblem, right? That can convert into some bounty points. However, if you carry this tier 1 emblem with you when you do your next bounty kill or rogue kill, then you can get a tier 2 emblem, and so on until you get to tier 10, which is worth a boatload of points. It's worth 40,000 bounty points. So, yeah, it's not like, I'm not ashamed to say that this is inspired by the old school system. If it's a good system, why not reuse it? Revolution. You know, I'll turn off Revolution. Obviously, I didn't want the spamming of the keys to get in the way of the mic. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But basically, to get these emblems, they're actually like a roll when you kill your bounty target, and the chances are massively buffed for actually getting a bounty. So your rogue kills aren't going to be anywhere near as profitable. Also, we have several anti-farming systems in the system. So please do try and farm it, because we'll fix it. But I'm pretty damn sure that you can't farm it. Famous last words. So what I'm going to do is just going to go over the rewards. So I'm just going to convert the emblem. It says, do you want 10 bounty hunter points? Say yes, etc. So I'll go over the rewards in a minute. Are we ready to fight?
I think so.
You think so? Okay.
All being well.
Okay. This isn't going to be pro PVM, mainly pro PvP. Yeah, it's all right. I just forget what content I work on.
I'm not even geared up for it.
You're
really,
not even geared,
no.
so I'm just going to wail on you. So at the back end of this system, are you 126 plus 12?
Should be. Yeah, I loaded my save.
Yeah,
So.
add a pack yak pouch to the ground and pick it up. So we're just going to fix the combat level quickly. 2 million points. 2 million points is what? Actually, that's 2 billion points I've set.
Yeah, that'll take you a while to get.
That'll take you a while to get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill him, and this is my placement game. So at the moment, I'll go in, and we've got an elo system on the back end, basically, which is doing the matchmaking. And when I first join in, it's going to give me 5 placement bounties. I should probably do abilities. That might actually like speed things up a little bit. I just realised there was auto-attacking. Oh, yay. So I got the kill. As you can see, it updated my bounty emblem to a tier 3 because I had a tier 2 one in there. And I can convert that for some tasty bounty hunter points. The tier 10 one obviously can't update. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a little bit of the back-end system. So when you first start, you start with 1,500 rating. What's the rating proc? Get my rating.
Yep.
There we go. I've just beaten him, so now my rating is 15,1537. And my MMR has updated, so we've got proper MMR and elo systems. Your chance of actually getting a emblem upgrade is weighted also around like your opponent's rating as well. So if you fight better people, you'll have more chance of getting more money, etc. I won't go into too much depth about an ELO system. If you want to learn how an ELO system works, I suggest you look it up. The cool thing about the ELO system is we've added a pet. The pet is after the Revenants, and because I just went up my rating, I can now have the rather swanky Goblin Pet, which is pretty cool. He follows you around. They all have like a nice gold trim around them, so you can't troll people in the forestry dungeon.
Yeah, this is based on your league.
Yeah, this is based on your league. And if you choose to, you can go down. So I can choose to go down to the Imp, or I can go back up to Goblin. It's up to you, but it won't let me go up to Ice Fiend because I don't have the rating
High enough
for
ranking
that.
for it, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, if you've got a better pet, higher level pet, you know that this guy is damn good at PvP.
Yeah, so if you see someone with a Rev Dragon, he's basically in the top 10 PKers in the game, which is what we'll make sure and obtain that. So let's actually look at the rewards, because we've spoken about the system. It's Bounty Hunter. You guys have seen Bounty Hunter a million times. And actually, the rewards are pretty tasty. So, what do you think? Like, I'm thinking
it's got to be the bow. It has to be. Like, we've had the most fun with this.
The bow is disgusting, right? So the bow is a tier 87 bow. I'm going to need to give myself some arrows, aren't I?
Is it not a charge bow?
Oh, it's a charge bow. Oh. Go with that one. So let me just add an NPC and attack him. So it's a tier 87 bow. It costs 20,000...
30.
30? It costs 30,000 bounty hunter points. So if you manage to get to a tier 10 emblem, you can outright buy this thing plus change. However, the special attack for the bow we're quite proud of. So let me just add a chicken to make sure I can attack. Yeah, take that chicken. Yep, we're all good. Although I'm using it like a crossbow for some reason. Probably because I've got bolts equipped. I don't know. So let's do some interesting things. So all of these have special attacks. I know you guys aren't sold on special attacks. However, this one, pretty proud of.
Got someone in chat saying Rip Zarek bow. You're not going to get this very easily. This is a lot of bounty points.
You're not going to get this easily at all.
So don't panic, sell your Zarites.
So the special attack of this bow is locate. And that description is rubbish and we'll update it. What locate does is for the next 10 seconds, all of your abilities are AoE.
All your ranged abilities.
All your ranged abilities are AoE.
And neutral abilities like sacrifice.
Yeah. So if I add, say, I don't know, these guys.
Bunch of beefies.
Bunch of beefies, yeah. And I set my adrenaline up. Pop off this special attack, and then, I don't know, rapid fire? rapid fire would be quite
Pretty
fun.
good, yeah.
Yeah, rapid fire is quite fun, isn't it? You know.
I mean, do dead shot maybe.
I reckon dead shot. Yeah, should we go for dead shot?
Ooh. You'll struggle to get the adrenaline.
I don't know. Snapshots. I got snapshot working earlier on. AoE snapshot's pretty fucking sweet. Sorry, I swore. I did annoy. I don't know. Yeah, I reckon dead shot. Let's go for dead shot because dead shot's pretty disgusting. There you go. AoE dead shot. I mean,
Have we fixed that other ultimate, or is that still disgustingly broken as well?
Which other ultimate?
Explosive shot, incendiary shot.
Incendiary shot. Oh, incendiary shot's funny because what incendiary shot does is, incendiary shot is
It's an AoE.
Is an AoE. Well, what happens when you AoE an AoE? Should we see what happens? So we're gonna pop this off, and then incendiary shot is gonna put one on all of the guys around, and then that explosion is going to explode on all the ones around that.
Hi. AoE tendrils.
Does it work with NPCs
I don't know.
at the moment?
Did we fix this?
I don't think
there was a bug
that.
in for it, but I don't know if it's fixed.
So
yet.
it works in
tendrils
at the
wasn't
moment. It works. AoE tendrils works in PvP, but doesn't work in PvN. But it will do.
Onslaught.
Oh, AoE onslaught.
AoE onslaught is hilarious as well.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. There's onslaught. I should wait for these to disappear. Actually, they should disappear relatively soon. We don't want them disappearing whilst we're
onslaughting.
So we're gonna attack this dude. I'm gonna pop this. I mean, it only stays for 10 seconds of the onslaught thing, but it will AoE onslaught.
I mean,
Yeah, dead.
I mean, to do this, you need 200% adrenaline.
It's worth
and you've got
saying.
that timer.
It's worth saying every single person it hits with AoE onslaught also ticks the onslaught. So when I was hitting 9 people, the first 4 got rid of my adrenaline, and then the next 5 just hit me. So well, it looks good.
Yeah, and bear in mind you needed 200% adrenaline for that, and your timer's ticking down all of that time.
Yeah, exactly. So we're pretty happy with that one. I'll go over the other ones quickly. So Annihilation. Annihilation is interesting. So it will.
We really had to nerf this as well.
We had to nerf this. Originally, it was broken, more broken than Decimation. But Annihilation. Every single time you pop the special attack, and for 30 seconds, every single time you successfully hit,
you get a stack.
You get a stack. Each stack is 1% more damage, up to 20% more damage. Legacy will gain 2 stacks per hit because they attack slower. But it doesn't take long to get to 20 stacks. Like you pop off. So melee has 3 dots. So you pop off what's it called?
Dismember.
Dismember. That's it. Dismember, slaughter, and blood drills, and you're pretty good. Apparently, I'm talking really loud, John. So I get
excited.
I get excited about
cool
these
spec.
things.
This is what it is.
Obliteration is something I've wanted to add to PvP meta for quite a while. So Obliteration will half your opponent's healing for the next 10 seconds.
Yep, this works on.
So if your opponent is safing, pop this spec attack,
and they get half healing.
Yeah.
And then you throw out all your big moves and get the
exactly.
KO.
Yeah.
They're augmentable. Yep.
Yeah.
That mage spec also works on certain boss mechanics
boss
too.
Mechanics, yeah. So Black Phase.
Yeah. Raxel's Web Shield. I think we're doing it.
Bounty Hunter PvP is not safe for hardcore Iron Men. Are you kidding me? Bounty Hunter is not safe PvP. I should probably put this one out there.
Given that it's part of dangerous PvP.
But yeah, so Amulet of the Forsaken's quite good. So Amulet of the Forsaken buffs the base 6 Barrow sets.
The effects, not stats or anything.
Yeah.
So it's like Guthan's heals 10%
Guthan's
more.
heals 10% more. That was pretty normal. Darok scales from 0% life points instead of half. Torag's gives you adrenaline every single time it procs. Verax resets your global cooldown or attack swing when it procs. It's pretty strong. What are the other things we've got in here? So we've got your large pouch.
Yep, there it is.
It's worth saying that Right. So let's
The
put.
wonders on death, right?
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm going. Right.
Equip screen.
The
Oh,
equip screen.
there you
Right,
go.
yeah.
Connection lost.
Connection
What?
lost. Well, we're gonna have to speak to a developer about that one. Aren't we?
We've hotfixed that. That's part of the content stream. It's hotfixed in the game. It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
But you can add all. So why isn't it released yet? So you can add all of the runes to it now.
Not just specific ones.
Not just
which we've had
specific.
before.
And this one's equipable in your quiver slot.
Right, and the small one will still be inventory only. So you have to get
Yeah.
the large one if you want the quiver slot. I've got the Willy Hilt, which
Got
is
the
pretty
Wilderness
cool.
Hilt, which is pretty sweet. So you buy your Wilderness Hilt for 2,000 points.
You
Give
get
yourself
your
a
DDS.
Dragon Dagger.
Dragon, wow.
There's Dragon. Oh,
Dragon _ Dagger. There you go.
there we go. You get your Dragon Dagger. Use the Wilderness Hilt on the Dragon Dagger. Yeah, you want to upgrade it. There you go. You got a tier 70
7,
Dragon
yeah.
Dagger with the same spec attack.
Yep, this works for claws, D-mace, long sword. What else did we put it on? Is that it?
Simi,
Simi, that's right.
because why not?
Simi's
Like,
a decent spec.
But they have the same
as Sever,
specs.
isn't
It's
it?
basically an upgraded version of. So that will excite Legacy more than it will EOC PKs. But the specs
It's a cool
are pretty
thing.
strong.
Yeah.
Ancient
for that
Warrior
one.
Gears upgrade patch. Yeah, so we'll buy this.
So yeah, your Vesta, your Statius, that's not a totally terrible degrade system now.
Yeah, we've updated all of them to use the normal disgrade system. The everything uses. So if I give myself a VLS, it uses the normal degrade system now. Corrupt will no longer close your bank whilst you're trying to gear. But at the moment, that's a tier 78, and tier 78 isn't that good anymore. So if we use this on the VLS,
Bam, tier 88.
oh, we got tier 88 VLS.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
same spec attack again.
Yeah,
It's strong.
it's pretty good.
It is strong. Can you augment superior dragon weapons? I'm not sure. I don't think you can.
No.
Adrenaline crystal.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. So what the adrenaline crystal does
So yeah, you know your good old adrenaline pots.
is 25%.
Yeah. Do you want some super adrenaline pots, which are 30% adrenaline?
Yeah, so
Because now you can.
You buy this crystal. That should be 10 crystals, but we'll update that. And
That
2
is
spec crystal.
4
isn't it?
yeah, 4 dose 1 special attack. No, it wants to be the 3 dose actually.
Yeah, 3 dose.
3 dose 1 special attack.
Oh.
But moderator Pi, does it work with my combination potions?
Yes, it does. It
Yeah,
works
we
with
have a
replenishment potions.
Super replenishment potion.
So there you go. You now have. Oh, love it. So yeah, that deleted itself when I upgraded the potion. And yeah, that
so
gives
yeah,
you 30% of
Plus
drain.
30%, which is pretty good.
So you can Zerk Hurricane. However, PKs do not get too excited.
Nah.
Inspiration
'cause,
Aura will no longer work in PvP with this release. But
go bossing, you can still do your one tick Zerk Hurricane.
yeah,
which is pretty
exactly.
good.
But yeah, pretty disgusting. All round, I think.
Yeah, but you've got to put in the work, get those bounty kills to get those points because these are costed relatively high.
Yeah.
Don't panic sell your weapons yet because you need 30k
It
bounty
will take you
points.
quite a while to get these things. Like the prices of these are pretty high. No one uses inspiration, but with inspiration aura, it would have allowed you to stack bonuses to go insta Zerk Hurricane, which, yeah, we don't really want happening.
Nah.
Will new weapons be tradable? Yes, they definitely will.
If you PK the dragon weapons, they downgrade into the hilt.
Into the hilt, yeah. So,
So you lose the weapon, but you can just upgrade it again.
But I think it's about time to go back to the sofa, isn't it? I think we've
so,
shown
yeah.
them enough.
Some dirty damage with that bow.
Yeah, that bow is pretty strong.